So these past 5, 6 days have been pretty interesting. Got news early last week that I am officially getting laid off from my job. Towards the end of last year, my company announced that we would be getting acquired. And so, with any news of acquisition, obviously, job security is always going to be up in the air. Fast forward to last week, we got the news that the deal closed probably about 3, 4 months earlier than expected. And the curveball was that plans changed and we were no longer going to be kept whole for the most part, but more so integrated into the larger portfolio of the company. So that meant that my job, along with a large group of other employees, would be getting laid off. And so I've kind of spent the last 3, 4 days just kind of sitting with it, processing it. Just getting news of a layoff is just tough, no matter if you're prepared for it or not. I think all in all, I've been pretty positive, and I think a lot of that has to do with my experience from the last job loss that I had. Before I got this job, I was at another company that was also acquired, and I was also laid off from that job. And that was a very, very difficult time for me. It was my first time ever losing a job, ever. Not only did I spend the last 6, 7 months not being able to find a job, I just also had a lot of self-doubt and a lot of worries for my future and the family's future. And I was very much in prayer every day, constantly. And the funny thing was, my prayers sounded like I was really giving up a lot of control and really surrendering myself. But in actuality, I was panicking, I was stressed, I was submitting hundreds of job applications, I was going through interviews, I was having emotional ups and downs and swings. And it wasn't until one day I woke up and I just felt myself feeling so exhausted and defeated, and just really feeling myself saying like, God, okay, I give up. I really can't do this. I don't know what else to do. And I kid you not, literally like a day or two later, I get a phone call with a job opportunity. It was an old coworker that just had a job opening, and he thought of me and he reached out to me. And it was such a humbling experience. And it wasn't until I finally let go and surrendered that God was able to show me that He could really provide. And it's that reason why I feel pretty positive and optimistic about this transition I'm about to go through now with this job. Sure, like there's absolutely uncertainty. All the same problems existed, but the difference now is that I have a much stronger sense of faith and confidence. And so I have up until the end of April where I still have a job, but after that, I will be officially unemployed. Unless I can miraculously find another job until then. But to be honest, I'm not even thinking about another job right now. I'm feeling a lot of ways that this was all actually more of a blessing than anything. If I were to take some honest inventory on not just this job, but over the last like 10, 11 years of my professional career, it's been work that I do enjoy doing. But on the flip side, with me doing this for as long as I have, naturally, I think for anyone that's been in any career path, one single career path for years and years, even decades, I think it's pretty natural. It's pretty natural to feel like you're not growing as much. You're not challenged. It becomes very monotonous. And so, can I say my heart has really been in it? No. I love making videos, but I just didn't have the passion behind the content that I was creating. And to be honest, I started feeling a little jaded, a bit cynical about it. And I just didn't really have the most positive outlook. With me losing my job now, I do feel like it's a blessing in a lot of ways, because involuntarily I'm forced to kind of pivot and kind of reevaluate. And I kind of feel like this is, again, God's giving me this chance to maybe step into something that I am more passionate about, something that I can grow a lot more in, something where I feel like I'm making stronger impact I'm not trying to think too far ahead. I'm literally taking it day by day, and I'm actually gonna just try to maybe enjoy a little bit of this time off and allow myself to kind of find work that is more meaningful. But yeah, that's the big news from last week. Many changes to come. But another great note is I think I'll have a lot more time and energy to make more videos, maybe spend a little bit more time and effort into making these videos, because honestly, like, I've just been trying to shoehorn these recordings whenever I can, and there hasn't been much editing involved, which I kind of like, honestly. When you edit videos for a 9 to 5, the last thing you want to do outside of your 9 to 5 is edit more videos. So it's kind of been nice to just like hit record and upload what I got. Anyways, all that to say, I'd love to connect. If you want to follow this channel and stay tuned on what happens next, feel free to subscribe and comment and all that stuff. So yeah, till next time.